Dare I scroll down? Dare I scroll down further? I don't know what I'm gonna find, man. Everyone can see it. Anyone that is not a pedophile sees exactly what's going on with this. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of their lineage, he's likely a predator. What? Okay, this is extreme. This is so pearl clutchy. No, you are a pedophile. Find me a 6-year-old that looks like that, dude. Do you know, that sounds bad. It's the take you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I'm finally weighing in on the Pragmata discourse. Apparently, this character's pedo bait. Let's find out together.
Just, what are you?
I am DI03367, a state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the cradle.
Okay. There is something unnerving about this. But if you say that, people will say you're a pedophile. People will claim that you're a pedophile because you find this weird. But there is something unnerving about this, okay? Wait, what do you mean foot? What? Wait, what? Once again, reminding myself to be cautious in what I say due to certain penalties that are currently on my channel on YouTube. Me being careful with what I say. But I feel like what's happening here is the developers, right, are pedophiles. But they can't say that they're pedophiles. So they've got to like put a character that meets their pedophilic desires, but in a way that there's plausible deniability. So that if you point out some of the issues, they just say that you're the pedophile for noticing, you know? Yeah, I hear Lucari's, I hear that Lucari's first stream back is going to be a full playthrough of this game. Pants off affair. It's going to be a pants off stream.
I am DI03367, a state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the cradle. I possess basic life-saving...
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
It's like a it's like a pedophile's concept of what a child acts like. They've developed her in such a way that pedophiles that play it believe that she could consent to sex acts. That is the reality of this.
Hugh. Diana.
Yeah.
Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Kids. Diana.
Diana!
Just...
Yeah, I think that, you know... Oh, dude, what is this? The masculine urge to be a dad and go through upset for a single spark of innocent light with the biggest eyes you've ever seen. Dare I scroll down? Dare I scroll down further? I don't know what I'm going to find, man. They've got a very bastardized, insane version in their head of what a kid looks like. This is genuinely what they think of when they think of a child. I shan't be scrolling down, guys. I shan't be scrolling down. But yeah, there's been some discourse about this. Right, let's take a look at this. So apparently, dude, there's a number of layers to this. I don't know about this. Apparently, dude, there's something so... Hasan fake raging AI picture with a pedophile acting like a fucking vampire child looking on smugly. Yeah, Sam weighed into the Pragmata discourse. I can't remember, I saw a clip floating about. What did he say about it? Anyway, this is what I'm interested in. Feminists are calling out male Pragmata fans. It's not going well. Is this the one? Bro, dude. They literally are AIing the guy to make him look ugly. It's so fucking ridiculous, bro. It's so absurd. Okay, here we go. This looks good. This looks good. This is the one. This is the original video.
Here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the game Pragmata, that despite its amazing start in the first few days of its release, I still feel like it's not getting enough love. This is a game that focuses on a spacefarer named Hugh, who along
Okay, this is the pedophilic aspect of it, where they're acting like it's some insane game that needs love. Doesn't that not say it all? Does it not say it fucking all? That you've got some disgusting, wretched pedo that is shilling the game like this? Does that not say everything that you need to know about this game? It's pedophiles that like the game, by the way. It's pedophiles. It's like AAA slop shit. Yeah, exactly.
Alongside his android companion Diana are fighting off an AI that has taken over their station as they try to fight that off and return to Earth. Now, this game also features a very wholesome father-daughter dynamic, and a lot of people are feeling this innate dad mode playing this.
Yeah, dad mode. If the dad wants to molest his own daughter, perhaps I can agree with that. But this is fucking cope, man. Yeah, it's just people doing dad mode. No, it's people playing with one hand because they're weird freaks.
This game, and it's very wholesome to see. But as pointed out by this quote, there's two reactions. This game is dragging out the innate dad instinct of every male gamer.
Oh my god, the fucking cope is off the charts, dude. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, I'm sure the innate dad instinct. No, it's the innate pedophile instinct that it's dragging out of some gamers, actually. Oh, wow, look at this child that I can carry around with me. I don't even know what the game is. What's the gameplay? What's the fucking gameplay of this? I feel like this game's just come out of nowhere and released. Is it like, you know, you have to escort them round and look after them and shit?
And on the other hand, it's driving fatherless people into fits of rage, including people claiming you're a predator.
Yeah, Dead Space and puzzle minigame. Yeah, the suit is giving Dead Space. Definitely. Third-person shooter. Yeah, I can imagine it's like high concept shit execution is what I'm guessing. Dude, rare mind waves reference. Dude, what the fuck? I've not thought about mind waves for a little while now, and he pops up in this little Discord screenshot I just got sent. I was going to say we need to add a role, but mind waves, but he already has it. You think that face looks 8? Oh my god, dude. You don't see the pseudo makeup, the rosy cheeks, eyeshadow look, the unnaturally pink. Oh, dude, what is going on with mind waves, bro? It's like Patrick Bateman looking at the business card, isn't it? You don't see the pseudo makeup, the rosy cheeks, the eyeshadow look, the unnaturally pink lips, the contour of the nose. He's doing the fucking business card scene, I'm telling you. This bitch looks like a Kardashian. She's got the Instagram filter on and everything. What it reminds me of, do you remember there was that controversy? I say controversy. There was that thing with that game where the character didn't have makeup on. Yeah. Now let's see your pedo bait robot. Yes, exactly. And they filtered it so that the character had makeup on. Horizon, that was the game. Yeah, Horizon. So the character didn't have makeup on. And so they edited it to give her makeup, even though it's supposed to be like some sort of like feral world without like advanced technology or some shit. I don't fucking know. Anyway, the point is, they made her look, they Yassified her. They've taken that mentality to a child. They've Yassified a child, basically, to make her more attractive to gamer pedophiles. Dude, it's literally primed for like pedophile discourse, isn't it? Because there's gonna, dude, here, okay, you have literally given justification for thousands of pedophiles to make pornographic art of this person. Because they're a robot. They're a robot, aren't they? So guess what? If you want to draw an image of this person, whatever, this kid, whatever, you've got a plausible justification, for a pedophilic justification of, well, it's a robot, it's not a real child. That's the play. That's the play. They're looking for Rule 34 fan art. Who else feels the innate dad instinct to VTube as your own lollified daughter? God, it's disgusting, bro. The idea they're trying to sweep it up as, oh, this is just dad instincts. Dadless people are mad. Yeah, well, maybe we can loop back round and because I want to talk about the Chibi Reviews grave shit. So maybe when we speak about Chibi Reviews, we can see what his take on it is, perhaps. But yes, this is just kind of insane and grotesque, I think. Well, no, dude, that's the thing, isn't it? People will say, oh, you're the pedophile because you're saying these things. It's the classic move of like, you're noticing something disconcerting and bothersome about a particular thing, and you're saying something about yourself and pointing it out. Many pedophiles are using this tactic to try and escape scrutiny. What was the emote thing that I saw? Okay, what is this? Is this the character in the game?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
They patched the 9,000-year-old exploit, but thank God we got the new Android method. WFAPS Mr. Chudlogic, thanks for the recommendation.
Thank you for the 333, thank you. So they've given a Yassified, more adult female, like facial features, makeup, etc. And they've also given her the body movements of an adult. Dude, there's something, this is Epstein coded for sure. Yeah, this makes me want a daughter. Dude, it's mental, bro. Everyone can see it. Anyone that is not a pedophile sees exactly what's going on with this. Okay, there's this as well. Support a streamer and get the Krana Twitch chat badge. Starting now until April 30th, get the special badge by purchasing or gifting subscriptions to Streamer Live and Pragmata. So what is the context of this emote? There's some sort of context in regards to this emote, I'm pretty sure. It's to do with some sort of nonce shit, no? I saw people talking about it on Twitter. Isn't it some sort of pedo dog whistle? Oh, here we go. Thank you. Oh, know your meme. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Do you realize what you've done? If you
Oh, bro. Oh, they've switched to AI slop. They used to actually present a video. Anyway. The Krana Twitch badge chat controversy refers to the discourse surrounding a Twitch chat badge known as Kryana, promoting the release of the video game Pragmata, depicting a chibi version of the game's protagonist Diana, an android who looks like a child crying. The badge quickly garnered controversy for its design, which resembles the loudly crying face emoji. This emoji, along with the expression, whoa, is, whoa. Is that it? Is used by lolly fans on social media to express excitement, usually towards lolly imagery. Some believe the badge is an example of Capcom, the game's publisher, pandering to a lolly fanbase. Prior to that, Pragmata's fanbase had received criticism for sexualizing Diana. Others believed it was a coincidence. Well, I will not be clicking that. Okay. So that's them tweeting out that we just saw. The Krana emo inspired significant discourse online. I doubt this was intentional, but it is a good example of why I believe chronically online consultant is a position all video game companies will need to start hiring for in the future. What a cute and funny badge. Oh my god, dude. Wow, they're really giving the game away here, aren't they? The fucking nonsense. People were fighting for their lives to prove Pragmata wasn't catering to pedos, just for the devs to go and make a Twitch badge of their child character referencing a pedophilic meme. I truly hope the sales for Pragmata go down after this shit. Turns out, there's lots of pedophiles. There's lots of pedophiles out there. Oh, it's not working for some reason for me. And they've got money, and they want to purchase media where they can LARP as a pedo. I guess. Okay, and what is this you're sending me now as well? I'm trying to be careful here.
I've been pronouncing that game.
Dude, can I watch this? Okay.
So I've been pronouncing that game name wrong in here. I thought it was Pragmata. It's Pragmata. Okay, cool. Look. That my little twin right there. She be tripping. She be on some robotic shit. Hey, this big fat old twin, like, you gotta think while you shooting on this bitch. Like, look, you gotta hack his ass before you can do real damage. Then you gotta bum. Straight get out the way. Hold on. Bum. Swat this ass. That boy get the good snack Kool-Aid, y'all, boy. I ain't gonna count though. Little twin on my back right here. She really be putting in most of the work. Like, she do the hacking and shit. And I just do the dirty work. You understand me? Finna lock in real quick. I'm finna show y'all what I'm talking about. What would she do? She gonna hack his ass, right? She gonna hack the robot. Drop it defensive. Boom. I come in. You know what I'm saying? With that hot shit. Boom. Swat. Look at little twin. Why did she been put in real work? Drop it defense. Handle that. Come on, man. Come on. Boom. Hit his hot spot. Drop his ass. He stunned. I come in hot. What you talking about? Come on. Woo. Boom.
I mean, what is the appeal of the game? I mean, I'm not saying it's like a bad game per se. It's just, what is the upside? Oh God, what, dude? There's so many takes, man. There's so many takes. Uh-oh, dude, what is this, dude? This sounds spicy. Lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way that childless women have maternal instincts. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of their lineage, he's likely a predator. Bro, what? Okay, this is extreme. This is fucking extreme, bro. Dude, what the fuck, bro? This is crazy rage bait. I don't really think this is, I can't imagine this is backed up. Truth nuke. God, you guys just say anything is true because it's funny. This is not true. This is deranged. This is fucking deranged, bro. I'm getting called a pedo right now. I'm getting called a rapist pedo for no reason. I didn't do anything.
Welcome to Chud Nation.
40 Twitch views, Twitch rules.
Yo, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there on Twitch. Let's fucking go. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Reddit bans Pragmata sub for being full of creeps sexualizing the game's robot kid. A moderator recently stepped down in protest of the pedo shit. Wow, very normal fan base. But some of the game's fans are far from normal. Reactions to the infantile appearance of Pragmata's android protagonist have prompted one of its moderators to publicly step down from their role, with them citing the overwhelming influx of pedo shit as the cause. What? Another Pragmata community has been shut down altogether by Reddit over inappropriate posts. The Pragmata community on Reddit has splintered into 3 distinct subreddits. R Pragmata, the main subreddit, R Pragmata Safe for Work, a self-described attempt at building up a sub that isn't plastered with pedophile dog whistles, and r/Pragmata, which was just banned on February 18th for breaking Reddit's Rule 4. For context, Rule 4 explicitly forbids the sharing of sexual, abusive, or suggestive content involving minors. Jesus Christ. In one February 4th post on our Pragmata Safe for Work. Hang on a sec. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. The fact the game has elicited such a crazy response that they've had to set up a whole subreddit that's safe for work, and the safe for work park is not posting lewd images of the child robot character. Whoa! What? Jesus, man. That is mental. And I'm supposed to believe there isn't a weird sexualization thing happening here. Yes. Least pedophilic Reddit moment. Yes, that is very true. Yeah, maybe. What's going on? Are they posting like naked pictures of what, the male character or something? Is that what's going on? Is that the problem? Nothing to see here. Move along. No pedophilia. The Japanese are experts at their pedophilic craft.
Okay, that's one.
Yo! Thank you for the membership.
At Mark Zuckerberg Thanos became a member. At Mark Zuckerberg Thanos celebrates 21 months of membership. All anime viewers are PDF files.
I mean, let's not be too hasty. Some anime. Most anime viewers are pedophiles, okay? Well, people will just dismiss this because it's Kotaku. But, I mean, it did strike me. I mean, I didn't really see anything explicitly that would, like, back this up. But the energy that I got from some of the tweets that I saw as I briefly looked through was definitely weird sexual pedophilic energy from people. The lolly stuff was fucking mental. The Last of Us should get the same heat. I don't agree with that. I don't think Ellie is presented as a... Like, Ellie exists in the context of the world quite accurately, right? I think. I don't think she's designed like some sort of pedo bait character. I'm pretty sure. It's very different. Very differently handled. Okay. So on February 4th post on Pragmata Safe at Work, moderator Joe Zocked Games. I'm guessing I can show this as it's Pragmata Safe for Work. Left the sub, gave away my mod status, left their Discord and the moderation group chat. I had clear intentions and plans to hammer down the pedo shit there and the dog whistles, yet they invited several mods with feeds full of lewd lolly shit.
I can't believe Reddit would engage in such censorship. I'm going to sit down in my new chair that
Sadly, you're right. The streets are calling it Pragmata.
Girlfriend's room.
Thank you for the tip, and thank you, Ollie, for the kicks. They're calling it Pragmata. Well, look, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, okay? Do I think they intentionally released it? Like, dude, that fucking emote is ridiculous, bro. Why? There's a lot of coincidences stacking up, isn't there? The design and presentation, and then you're having an emote linked to it that is known for being a lolicon dog whistle. Right? Yeah, Joel's daughter died, so he has a paternal relationship with Ellie, and she's not sexualized as a child in The Last of Us, as far as I've seen. No, there's nothing in the game that in any way... I mean, you obviously got the second game where she gets into a relationship with someone. I mean, I guess you could say about the relationship, the sort of kiss or whatever in the first game. But Last of Us literally had lesbian kissing scenes between children. Yes, but it was like, you know, it was handled in a very different fashion. I don't think it was a sexualized thing. It was like teenage romance type level, right? Whereas this, the design of the character is the issue. Like, the idea that you've got a dynamic between... I'm sweeping, apparently. Okay, whatever. The idea that you've got a dynamic of a parent-kid relationship is, you know... Yeah, she was 18 in the second game, yeah. But in the first game, in the DLC, she has, like, a romantic moment with that other kid that gets bit. This is so pearl clutchy. No, you are a pedophile. It's not pearl clutchy. You're a total disgusting pedophile, and you're likely on the precipice of molesting a kid right now. That's the kind of person that you strike me as. Dude, what do you mean it's pearl clutchy? Dude, what is pearl clutchy about it? What is the pearl clutchiness here? I had clear intentions and this is talking about the, I think, what? Was it the official subreddit? I'm pretty sure. I had clear intentions and plans to hammer down the pedo shit there and dog whistles, yet they invited several mods. I mean, that's not Capcom's fault or whatever. That's to do with Reddit. Okay. But even so, the fact that this happened is a sad indictment of the mentality of many people that are engaging with the game. You know? Yet they invited several mods with feeds full of lewd lolly shit. I cannot do this. Stuff I removed got reapproved again. Mods openly wrote shit like cute Diana, grown-ass adults mind you, and none of my proposals to be strict were taken more seriously. Fucking disgusting. Mods, if you hear me, if you need help here, message me. I'm happy to help where the team is right in the head. How on earth is a 7-year-old android sexualized? So, okay. It's the way that the face looks, okay? It's not an explicit sexualization. It's designed in a way that leaves room for that interpretation, okay? It's not that they're explicitly sexualized. It's like the 1,000-year-old dragon princess mentality come to life. You see what I mean? That's the dude. This is the thing I don't understand, right? Okay, this sounds like projection. Yes, classic pedophile pivoting tactic. Oh, it's just protection. You're really the pedophile. Meanwhile, you're jerking off to drawings of children getting raped. Fuck you, dude. It's so pathetic when they do that. Oh, sounds like projection. It's not projection at all, dude. I'm seeing it for what it is. This is shocking that the subreddit, official subreddit, got packed to the rafters with lolicon shit. That speaks to the dynamic coming into play. Definitely. Definitely. Like, look, children in media, stuff like this can happen, right? I'm sure there's, I'm sure that there's like, you know, Rule 34 of The Last of Us, Ellie. I'm sure that exists, right? But the difference is the openness of it, right? The openness of it. A lefty game jam made an article about playing the game. Why are you atting me with this? I don't fucking care about whatever that is. What is this? Why do you think... Dude, you're getting timed out for atting me about some absolute fucking bullshit. Wow, a game journal wrote an article without playing it. Don't fucking care. Why would you at me with this? Fuck you. Not even in the right place either. Fucking hell, dude. Wasted my time. Anyway, explain this. Explain this. The user also claimed another moderator, who was still part of the moderation team on the subreddit, had a post manually reviewed by Reddit's main staff because it featured obscene artwork of Diana. You know it's bad when mods post CP and Reddit needs to step in. Dude, exactly. It's so insane to me. How are people questioning this is a thing when the subreddit went full Jimmy Savile? Show me the Last of Us subreddit going into full lolicon posting mode that, and in a way that wasn't, if it happened, squashed immediately. Right? Whereas the audience of fans, clearly it cultivates a sort of mentality. Dude, look at this person. Dude, look at this fucking pedophile, bro. Look at this pedophile here, man. Look. Look at the profile picture they're using. Obvious, clear pedophile. Actually, you're the one sexualizing it. No, I think the people that are sexualizing it are the ones that are posting lolicon material on fucking Reddit, actually. They're the ones that are sexualizing this, right? I'm not saying it's an explicitly sexualized character. I'm saying that seeds are planted. Seeds have been planted that are growing and people like this are plucking them. That's what's happening here, right? There's enough there that I think it puts the message out, right? That there's something to do wonderful. There.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
You must play Cunny Crusaders before judging it.
Very true. Thank you for the 333. Thank you. Okay. Prior to the moderator Joe Zocked Games stepping down, the moderation team behind the original subreddit attempted to address the recent toxicity by banning users who post sexualized content involving Diana and removing any sexualized comments, jokes, or content. All I'm saying is, most subreddits don't have to have rules where they ban sexualizing child characters, okay? That isn't normally a thing. I don't think on The Last of Us, you'll find a rule that says, don't sexualize fucking Ellie, okay? Damn, we've really got to have a rule against sexualizing the child character in this. What? Hang on a minute. What do you mean? Why do you need to have an explicit rule against that? That's a bit weird, isn't it? This is what led to the creation of r/Pragmata, which solely focused on posting lewd artwork of Diana. The contents of the subreddit were immediately condemned elsewhere on Reddit. The audacity to have a fucking subreddit posting this is insane. Reddit is a bad example. Dude, get over it, dude. The jailbait stuff was in fucking 2011, bro. What has that got to do with what's happening in 2026? 15 years ago was when that fucking subreddit got banned. It's not a bad example at all, bro. It's not a bad example at all. Stop calling me a pedophile. No, I won't. Because I think you are a pedophile. Based purely on your profile picture alone. The wave of r/Pragmata scrutiny may be what caused Reddit to take action, leading to the subreddit being banned early today. Damn. This is sadly not the first time the Pragmata community has drawn ire for the inappropriate focus on Diana, as the cute and funny tags were spotted on its Steam store back in June 2025. Wow. Very normal community. Very normal community there. Oh, someone shared their profile picture. Is that a school uniform? Is that a school uniform that they're wearing? This is also one of the areas you can unlock for Diana. Oh, dude. Bro. Dude, listen, just to be clear, okay, you can play the game, okay? They're calling it the pedo playground. It's not about this character here being a pedo. There probably is a fatherly dynamic there. It's not about someone playing it and liking the game and enjoying the game. I'm sure that you can play it and it not be an issue. Not everyone that's playing it is a fucking avowed, you know, fully into it pedo, right? It's the way in which there is this kind of open sexualization that's occurring from a certain aspect of the fan base in a way that is so accepted that it infested the subreddit. That's ridiculous. And it just shows that there is absolutely something there. And, you know, again, it's that Mindwaves post actually pointed out quite well. The rosy cheeks, the eyeshadow look, the unnaturally pink lips, the contour of the nose. Like, they've designed the character in a way that plants that seed. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, there we go, guys. That is the Pragmata controversy. Very unnerving. I think you can play the game without being a pedo, obviously, but very disconcerting. Actually, wait, let's finish this video. Let's finish this video. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's finish this video.
Predator if you play this game. In fact, we're going to see some amazing self-reports where some people are claiming this is the Predator's ideal version of a child. What an odd thing to say. How would you have that knowledge in the first place? But anyways, the success of this game is undeniable. It has a very high player count, and look at the rating on Steam. Over 94% positive. And again...
where's the lie? He's going to do the pedophile cope of saying, well, you're the pedophile for pointing out something. You're the pedophile, really, not me. I'm merely jerking off to the game. And you're saying it's weird? Damn, you must be a pedophile.
And one of the main reasons is the character Diana. There are so many viral clips. This is just a compilation here of just cute, wholesome moments from this game that are really tugging at the heartstrings of millions right now. You can see tweets like this saying, what is this feeling inside me? It can't be. It's like, I want to protect. It's like, I want to be a dad. This one saying, this game is a Japanese ploy to bring out the built-in dad instinct of male gamers and increase birth rates worldwide. Here's another one saying, OMG, she hangs up her little drawings on the wall like it's the kitchen fridge. And it's this sort of set of moments, these memes, these posts, these wholesome moments from the game that are going viral, that are helping the success. It got off to a strong start day one with a peak play.
Is it a success? Like, I feel like people just twist whatever the viewership is, or the live player numbers to spin whatever narrative they want. I mean, it's not bad, but it's all right, I guess. I mean, is it really like, it's not exactly setting the world alight, is it?
Player count of 56,000, but it's actually risen each day, going to 67,000 the next day, and up to 68,000 on day 3. This is always a great sign for a game. When it's climbing the further out from release, the word is getting around, and I am very glad.
No, maybe I'm being a bit unfair there. It is an original new IP. So maybe I'm being a little bit unreasonable. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it probably is it's doing well, probably. Okay, let's not. Okay. But in any case, I mean, you know, the success of the game, dude. The thing I find bothersome is people get so like personally invested in the success of a game, and it's like, are you like a Capcom shareholder or something? Like, why are you so bothered about the success of a game? It's like, rather than just enjoy the game for what it is, you feel personally validated whether a game does well or not. Like, it's irrelevant, isn't it, really? Like, what, are you a fucking stock market analyst for... No, you're just a fucking guy who wants to feel validated in your choice of media.
To share the word for this game, I think this deserves all the success, and it is having that. But of course, as I've hinted at, the crazies on social media, the quote-unquote normal people are having an absolute...
Yeah, I think maybe you're right, Gucci. Yeah, I'm being too nice again. Any other game that was against their morals, they'd say it's a failure. Yeah, I think people do twist game numbers to their ends, and they spin it whichever way benefits their woke or anti-woke narrative.
Absolute meltdown. You see posts like this saying, it's kind of evil how Marathon gets called a flop for doing these numbers, but Pragmata doesn't because predator right-wingers want to F the robot child.
Dude! Mogged. Totally fucking mogged. Utterly mogged.
First of all, projection. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Normal people are looking at this game that, by the way, has absolutely no sexualization of this character whatsoever, and they're seeing a wholesome father-daughter type bond. But this individual is thinking about a sexualized version of events here.
Okay, who do we think? Okay, who do we think is the more egregious actor in this? The person that's saying this that is apparently projecting, or the people that are making pedophilic Rule 34 fan art of them?
The memes and the related artwork here, it continues to be relevant every single day. I will point out the absolute projection of people who are coming to these absurd and disturbing...
Dude, this is so funny, isn't it? You saw anime girls and thought about kids? Dude, what do you mean you're... It's such a lie. It's such a fucking lie, isn't it? Yes, because you're trying to present yourself as a child. You want some plausible deniability for your pedophilia.
Conclusions based on what they're seeing from this game. In fact, this has been one of the main people who is saying that they single-handedly ruined Capcom's reputation with their new game release. 8 likes. Okay, well, they're not doing a very good job because the player count is rising every single day. But this
Dude, my chat is not full of pedos at all. Everyone is... There's like a couple of people that have got some suspicious messages. I think everyone is in unison that there's something off. Like, the take is, there's something amiss and off about this. It's not explicitly sexualized, but I think seeds are planted that people have allowed to grow and you know, capitalize on. And that's why you're seeing this insane sexualization to the point where the subreddit is infested with this sort of material, you know? You have a lot of pedophile supporting fans in kick chats. YouTube chat cope. YouTube chat cope.
One of the people that made these related freakout posts viral, saying, I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to design child...
Anyway, Twitch chat, no one's fucking there. No one's there in Twitch chat, dude. So I don't know what to make of Twitch chat, because no one's actually saying anything in there.
Characters for an audience of majority male gamers. They made CP of her that had to be banned on Reddit. This post getting 16 made CP.
They made CP of her that to be banned on Reddit. Yes. True statement, by the way. We literally just read the article about it. We just read the article about this. Yes, that did happen.
Of her that had to be banned on Reddit. This post getting 16,000 likes, by the way. But here's the very quick response to that. Why is the first thought of you seeing a child character is CP?
No, it's the fact that it happened. Bro, this is so dishonest, bro. It's the fact that it happened, bro. That's what's being pointed out. The reason they're thinking of it is because other people saw the character and their first thought is go and draw a sexualized image of them. Yeah, ask that to the pedos that are doing it.
Again, these people are projecting...
Dude, why is the man talking about CP in a little girl's avatar? Welcome to RevSaysDesu. Welcome to RevSaysDesu. This is what this guy is all about. Presenting himself as an anime vampire child while claiming he's not doing anything weird.
And it's not so subtle. In fact, in the replies, the same user claims that Diana looks like a predator's idea of a child.
Yes. Correct. True. True statement. Yes.
How would you know that? Do you have some sort of inner knowledge on this subject? How would you know this?
Oh, you must be the pedophile. Dude, the point is, the way the character's designed, okay, it's not what a child looks like. A child doesn't look like that. They don't have a face that looks like it's been plastered in makeup and they're contoured. And they've got these rosy cheeks and shit like that. That's not what a kid looks like. Yes, it's designed like this hits home if you're not a pedophile because you understand what's being said here. But these people want to deny this. They want to deny and they do this gay project. You're just projecting. You're really the pedophile. No, it's hitting close to home. That's the issue. How do you sweep for the fact that all of your pedo colleagues have gone and made porn of this character?
Quotes are roasting this individual, saying, "What an odd thing to say. 52,000 likes. Hashtag, what dat mean? 4,000 likes. You kind of just exposed yourself. 2,500. What a weird thing to confess. 500 likes."
By the way, there is an absolutely absurd and insane, massively large, like, pro-lolicon community on Twitter. Now, obviously, it's the free speech platform. I'm not saying anyone should be banned over this. But, you know, from what I understand, if you speak out about lolly stuff, they will literally bombard you and, like, fucking all come en masse. They'll come at you en masse on Twitter.
Reset the clock. We've seen this one before, ladies and gentlemen. people making these very strange claims about fictional characters, and then, well, they have a lot of skeletons in their closet. WTF does this even mean? You can see the memes here, guys. Everyone is a bit confused by how this person is drawing that conclusion, but the way people are twisting themselves into a pretzel to try...
Yes, dude. This person's right. Now do you understand the difference? As much as it hurts you, Diana is a stylized girl using adult beauty principles, and that's disgusting. Yes, that is correct. That is fucking correct, dude. This person is right. And you're denying it because you're a fucking pedo. Dude, okay, don't get it mistaken. Just because there's issues doesn't mean that you are a problem for playing the game. People are very personally upset feeling they're getting called a pedophile for playing the game. You can play the game and not be a pedo. It's not about you playing the game and liking the gameplay mechanics. It's about the way the character is designed and the way the character is being engaged with in media.
Try and demonize this game that is completely wholesome and has no adult themes whatsoever, are coming up with insane attempts to demonize it like this. This post saying, now do you understand the difference? As much as it hurts you, Diana is a stylized girl using adult beauty principles, and that's disgusting. They don't model from a real child, but from an attractive base model, often adult, and then they just adjust it with bigger eyes, rounder face, softened features. Do you understand?
Yeah, projecting when the main subreddit had to have a big war over lolly CP shit getting posted. And it's not about the game, it's about the community of people that are doing it. And the criticism of the game is you've given ground to this in the way that you've decided to design the character.
Understand now why it causes rejection and they normalize these subtleties that are wrong. Come at me by the thousand. Now, I'm not going to scroll down because it's just like stupid and gross. They're complaining about this character, claiming it's something predatory and wrong. The design of Diana, which again, in no way is sexualizing this game.
Yeah, also, the sweep here is insane. Not even engaging with the fact that Reddit got banned. Literally just pivoting to, why are you thinking about CP? Because the Reddit got banned. There's reporting on it. There's mod comments. I know they probably would just dismiss it as being Kotaku. But this happened. This fucking happened. This did happen.
But they take it and then they make it look more realistic. This person edited the real image from the game to make it more realistic, to prove their point that the game is doing something wrong. So,
oh, is he not going to show the image? I was hoping he was going to show the image so I can see the comparison. Why is? Can someone link this? Does anyone have a quick link to this? I'll look it up if not. But if they do that, I could just click on.
I guess they're not doing anything wrong by making it more realistic because they're proving a point on Twitter. Completely hypocritical. But don't point out that you like this game.
Totally refusing to engage with the point there. Dude, these pedophiles, man, they just cannot engage earnestly with the points that are being made.
On certain places like Reddit, for example. Reddit mods are removing posts and banning people from subreddits for praising and enjoying this game. Yes, someone made a very, very controversial post saying, just finished 100% Pragmata. What a unique, wonderful game. This game was absolutely 10 out of 10 for me. Banned. They removed this post. What do these Reddit mods mean by this?
Okay, so this is the comparison. What was his reason for not scrolling down? Because this makes the point, doesn't it? Yes. This is like, it's like they've put it's the Yassified. It's like they've Yassified the character. They've done the Yassification filter on a child. And people will act like that's not happened. It's very obvious what the point is. But he's refusing to scroll down for some reason.
What kind of projection is this? Now, there's also been some attacks from journalists as well. You knew they had to get in on this.
It's not about which version I would prefer, right? It's pointing out that the way the character is designed is the veneer, the yassification that has been put onto the character's facial model. And that's the thing that's been denied.
Action, and Kotaku doesn't
Chud reaching further than Inspector Gadget. Wow, Mr. Metica Archives. I'm surprised that you're a full-blown pedophile, to be honest with you.
Point with their ridiculous coverage.
What is the reach, bro?
Making
what
this article in the related headline saying fans
Although he did speak to that Kirsch person, didn't he? And she's a pedophile too, apparently.
Capcom's Twitch badge for Pragmata of referencing a Predator meme. Now, of course, they're using the term fan, but they're referring to Twitter freaks who are projecting about this game who are not fans whatsoever. What they're referring to is a post made by the official...
Okay, what about this then? This is like a nod of the hat to the lollies, isn't it? Is it not?
...accounts where they have this crying Twitch badge featuring Diana. And people are thinking this is some reference to related lolicon memes. And if you think Capcom is trying to do something like that in a game that, by the way, has zero sexualization, I think you're making a bit of a reach, to say the least. And this is what people are saying, a crying emoji of all things, as if people weren't already losing their minds, hating on this game even though there's nothing sexual about it. This is either a really funny coincidence or someone at Capcom being a massive troll. But people went off on this, claiming it's just further proof. It's a wink wink nudge nudge at something, I guess. But it's another reason people are coming after this game and its developers. And then Kotaku, after making these...
Well, hang on a sec. Anyone who finds the game completely benign is a pedophile now for whatever reason. It's not that you think the game is benign is a pedophile. It's the refusal to engage with commentary or denying things or not showing certain images. It's refusing to engage with the idea that the official subreddit for this game was inundated with sexualized content about the character. Like, that speaks to something. What it speaks to could be debated, disagreed with, small subset of the audience, because of the design, whatever. You can have a conversation about it. But it's a complete refusal to engage with any of that, especially when you're presenting yourself as a fucking vampire child. Pedo bait shit.
Claims, turns around the next day and releases an article.
Yes, exactly. You know, there's different takes you can have on this. And it's not to say that if you don't have the take that it's pedo bait, which is hyperbolic. I don't think pedo bait is quite the right way of describing it. But that's like a hyperbolic way of putting it. But you don't have to have that exact take. But there is a complete refusal from some people to engage with the troubling aspects of behavior and conduct of the community that's built up around this game. Acting like the fact he completely swerved, talking about the fact the official subreddit was inundated with like drawn images
that's wonderful.
is insane.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Japan is the nonce capital of the world. I don't know why that context is lost for this discussion.
Thank you for the $10. Dude, okay, right. Well, how old is the character supposed to be? Find me a 6-year-old that looks like that, dude. Do you know, that sounds bad. But I'm telling you. There's, you know. It's a seed. It's planting a seed. It's not explicit. It's not explicitly sexualized. Okay? Wait, what? Also, some lolicons were crying that Diana got censored for the full release. In the demo, you can upskirt her and she has spats. What?
Saying Pragmata isn't a sad dad game. It's a game that loves fatherhood, and that rules. Now, this would be an excellent...
I'll read this just to be on the safe side, because YouTube can be a bit wacky with this sort of stuff. Diana from Pragmata has been censored. Instead of wearing spats, she now has some weird grey mesh under her coat. Said coat has also been made significantly larger. I miss the days where we could see girls' panties in video games. And Pragmata blocked the person for calling it out. What? Most normal Pragmata fan comments. Least pedophilic Pragmata fan comment. Oh my god, dude. Come on, that's fucking absurd, man. I love looking at girls' panties in a game. Future child rapist comment.
Kotaku headline, if they had any consistency. You can't say what you just said and then turn around and praise the game. Kotaku's journalistic integrity not found again. Absolutely, well, expected. Yeah, expected from...
Well, hang on a sec. Wait, can it not simultaneously be they like the game, but they're criticising the response from the community and sexualising the character? Like, both things could be true.
Kotaku, but...
Bro, this is like Kotaku... Dude, caring about Kotaku... Like, I read the article and it was an interesting article laying out some issues. But these people are like obsessive about Kotaku and they twist... They've got to have like an anti-Kotaku perspective. So they, you know... They make these statements about it.
The memes continue on. Pragmata is a wonderful and refreshing experience that is being introduced out there. Not only a new IP, but featuring a wholesome dynamic that is exactly that. A wholesome dynamic that, of course, is making the demons out there, the fatherless, absolutely seethe and project, telling on themselves as they try to treat this as a new purity test when, nope, it's just a fun and wholesome game, and that just fries their brains, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications.
Yeah, very classic. You're just projecting shit from lolicon pedophiles again. There we go, guys. There we go. That was my take on the Pragmata controversy. Oh, as a little bonus, because they've been banging on. What did Hasan say about this? I'm just interested to see Hasan's take, because I know they've all pumped out their slop. Wow, these lolicon people did, I should say.
In any case, what is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. It's out already? Is it good? Isn't this like Death Stranding in one of most...
Oh my god, dude. God, you people are absolutely disgusting, sickening pedophiles, bro. Notice how he doesn't have anything to say about the gameplay. Yeah, because he's not fucking played it. He's not played the game, so obviously he literally doesn't even know that it came out.
Emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So, what's really interesting...
Imagine sharing Hasan's opinion. Dude, this is the problem, isn't it? You root your analysis in who is giving an opinion rather than what is right, true, wrong, incorrect. Who gives a fuck whether or not you agree with Hasan? It's irrelevant. I just know that his controversy, he was part of this controversy because he spoke on it. Bro, you really gonna side with fucking Grums? Oh, dude. You people make me fucking sick, bro. You people fucking disgust me, dude. You fucking drooly and retarded pedophiles are the reason that these slop channels pump out anti-Hasan content, dude. You're the reason for fucking idiots like you to clap along to.
Interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something, and you fucking freaked out about that, that makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about. But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
See, look at the fucking responses to this. Anyway, sorry, Coco Crisp. I kind of ignored your super chat because I was mad. Japan is the nonce capital of the world. I don't know why why that context is lost for this discussion. Very true. Thank you for the $10. Yes, that is very true. Very much agree with that sentiment. We need to talk more about how the Japanese are fundamentally a nation of pedophiles, really. What was the age of consent thing? Didn't they have to increase it because it was very low for a long time? Also, didn't they have very lax rules on CSAM material for a long time as well?
Because it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
Okay. Dead air.
Also,
the worst thing about this clip is the dead air.
I will say, Japanese game, putting a child in there, you're playing with fire. Okay,
he's just correct, dude. He's
Don't
just
get mad
right,
at me
bro.
for saying this, but I feel like any Japanese game you put like a child, it's a little. It's gonna invite maybe the worst possible fandom, you know.
And then the official subreddit gets fucking raped by lolly pedo drawings.
I know it's not like that. I'm sure the game is not like that, but there will be people who take it like that.
Dude, if you're hating on the commentary he made there, I think it's a hit dog hollers. Someone pointed out, dude, I got mad earlier and I forgot to point it. Someone said earlier, Hasan doesn't have kids. Well, that's his whole point, isn't it? These people are banging on about having families, but they don't have families. It's like some sort of weird, like, why do you bang on about so much about, oh, this makes people want to have a family? But you don't have a family. You're a kidless loser, you know? Anyway, dude. No, there's just this weird obsession with, like, the fathered element and being like, this is going to make people want to start families. Unfortunately for the people that like Pragmata, children, prepubescent children cannot have kids, so they're not going to have a chance of starting a family because the children they'll be pursuing will be physically incapable of having them. Anyway, there we go. That is that.